Thousands of years ago, the richest city on earth stood in the middle of a vast desert. Its name was Babylon. Its magnificent walls, its hanging gardens, its bustling marketplaces, and its extraordinary wealth amazed the ancient world. Yet Babylon's greatest treasure wasn't gold. It was wisdom. Wisdom about money. Wisdom about work. Wisdom about life. Today, that wisdom remains just as relevant as it was 4,000 years ago. Because while the world has changed, human nature has not. People still dream of financial freedom. People still struggle with debt. People still work hard, yet wonder why wealth seems to come easily to some and not to others. The answer isn't luck. It's understanding timeless principles. This audiobook has explored those principles over 25 episodes. Today, we'll bring everything together into one complete journey. Chapter 1: The First Step Toward Wealth. Every great financial journey begins with one simple habit. Pay yourself first. Most people receive their income, pay their bills, buy what they want, and save whatever remains. Usually nothing remains. The ancient Babylonians reversed this process. The moment income arrives, save at least 10%, not after expenses, before expenses. Think of yourself as your most important customer. If you don't pay yourself, why should anyone else build your future? Small savings may seem insignificant, but when invested wisely, they become the foundation of financial freedom. Chapter 2: Control your spending. Increasing income doesn't automatically create wealth. Many people earn more every year, yet remain trapped financially. Why? Because expenses grow just as quickly. The solution isn't to stop enjoying life. It's to distinguish between needs and endless wants. Every purchase asks a silent question. Will this improve my future, or only satisfy today's impulse? Wealth grows when spending becomes intentional. Chapter 3: Make money work for you. Money was never meant to remain idle. Imagine every saved rupee becoming an employee. Each employee works every day, earning more employees. Those employees begin producing more. This is investing, not gambling, not chasing trends. Investing patiently, in productive assets, allowing compound growth to work over decades. Your money should eventually earn money, while you sleep. Chapter 4: Protect what you build. Earning wealth is difficult. Keeping it requires wisdom. Every investment carries risk. Before investing, ask questions. Seek experienced advice. Understand how the investment creates value. Never allow excitement to replace careful thinking. The fastest way to lose wealth is believing that extraordinary returns require little effort. Real wealth grows steadily, not magically. Chapter 5: Invest in yourself. Perhaps the greatest investment of all is yourself. Skills, knowledge, health, communication, character. These assets cannot be stolen. The person who continues learning becomes increasingly valuable throughout life. Books, courses, mentors, experience. Every lesson increases your ability to create value, and money naturally follows value. Chapter 6: Luck favors the prepared. People often admire successful individuals and say, they were lucky. But what appears to be luck is often preparation meeting opportunity. Opportunities rarely announce themselves. They arrive quietly, disguised as responsibility, hard work, new challenges. Prepared people recognize them. Others watch them pass by. Chapter 7: Build wealth slowly. Nature teaches patience. Trees don't grow overnight. Neither do fortunes. Consistent saving, regular investing, continuous learning. These habits may seem ordinary, but repeated over decades, they become extraordinary. Patience is one of the greatest financial advantages anyone can possess. Chapter 8: Seek wise counsel. Never confuse confidence with knowledge. Every successful person learns from others. Mentors, teachers, books, experienced investors. Business owners, learning from another person's mistakes is far less expensive than making every mistake yourself. Wisdom borrowed becomes wisdom earned. Chapter 9, Respect Debt. Debt itself isn't evil, but debt should always serve your future. Borrowing for productive purposes, education, a well-planned business, or a carefully considered home, may create opportunity. Borrowing to satisfy temporary desires often steals tomorrow's freedom. The question isn't, can I borrow? It's, will this debt improve my future? Chapter 10, Build multiple income streams. Financial security grows stronger when income comes from several sources: a career, investments, dividends, rental income, businesses, creative work, digital products. Each new stream strengthens resilience. Like rivers feeding a lake, multiple income sources create stability. Chapter 11, Time is your greatest partner. Compound growth depends upon time. Starting early matters more than starting perfectly. Even small investments, made consistently, often outperform larger investments started much later. Time quietly multiplies disciplined behavior. Chapter 12, Protect your reputation. Your reputation is invisible, yet incredibly valuable. People trust those who keep promises, who admit mistakes, who treat others fairly, who consistently act with integrity. Trust creates opportunities that money alone cannot buy. A good reputation compounds just like investments, one honest decision at a time. Chapter 13, Give generously. Generosity isn't the opposite of wealth, it's often one of its highest purposes. Give thoughtfully, share knowledge, encourage others, help those beginning their own journey. Money becomes meaningful when it improves lives beyond our own. Chapter 14, Build a life, not a lifestyle. Many people spend years building appearances, expensive possessions, luxury, status. Wise people build something different: freedom, peace of mind, strong relationships, purpose. A meaningful life is worth far more than an impressive image. Chapter 15, Master your mind. Financial success begins long before money appears. It begins with beliefs. Choose growth over fear, learning over excuses, discipline over impulse, gratitude over comparison. Your thoughts shape your habits shape your future. Chapter 16, Know what enough means. One of the most important financial questions is also one of the least asked. How much is enough? Without an answer, success becomes an endless chase. Money should support your life, not replace it. True wealth means having enough freedom to live according to your values. Chapter 17, Face fear with preparation. Fear visits everyone. Successful people don't eliminate fear. They prepare so thoroughly that fear loses its power. Knowledge reduces uncertainty. Planning builds confidence. Action creates experience. Experience creates wisdom. Chapter 18, Stay patient. Most people quit too soon, just before meaningful progress begins. The bamboo grows unseen for years before rising rapidly. The stone breaks only after hundreds of hammer strikes. Small actions, repeated consistently, eventually create remarkable results. Chapter 19, Focus on what matters. Modern life offers endless distractions. Every opportunity demands attention. Wise people choose carefully. They know every yes requires a no. Success belongs to those who remain focused long enough for excellence to develop. Chapter 20, Success requires maintenance. Building wealth is one challenge. Keeping it requires humility. Continue learning. Review your finances. Protect your health. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Never forget the habits that created your success. Chapter 21, Build a legacy. Money can be inherited. Wisdom must be taught. Your greatest legacy won't be the amount you leave behind. It will be the character, values, and habits you pass to future generations. Teach others to build wealth, not simply to spend it. The Complete Philosophy. Throughout this audiobook, one idea appeared repeatedly. Money is not the goal, freedom is. Money creates options. Options create freedom. Freedom allows us to spend time with loved ones, serve others, pursue meaningful work, continue learning, sleep peacefully, and live according to our values. That is true wealth. The 10 timeless principles. If everything you've heard today could be reduced to just 10 principles, they would be these: 1. Save before you spend. 2. Live below your means. 3. Invest patiently. 4. Continue learning throughout life. 5. Protect your wealth. 6. Avoid unnecessary debt. 7. Build multiple income streams. 8. Guard your reputation. 9. Give generously. 10. Measure success by freedom, not possessions. These principles have survived for thousands of years because human nature has remained remarkably consistent. Final reflection. Imagine yourself 20 years from today. You aren't wealthy because of one brilliant investment or one lucky opportunity. You're financially free because, every day, you made one wise decision, then another, then another. You paid yourself first. You learned continuously. You invested patiently. You lived with integrity. You gave generously. You valued freedom above appearances. Small decisions became habits. Habits became character. Character shaped destiny. Closing message. The city of Babylon eventually disappeared. Its walls became ruins. Its markets fell silent. Its kings were forgotten. But its wisdom survived. Because wisdom doesn't live in buildings. It lives in people who practice it. Now, that wisdom belongs to you. Carry it forward. Teach it to your children. Share it with your friends. Apply it to your own life. And remember, the richest person is not the one who earns the most, but the one who lives wisely, gives generously, learns continuously, and enjoys the freedom that thoughtful choices create. Thank you for listening to Wealth Wisdom from Ancient Babylon. May these timeless principles guide every financial decision you make, and may your greatest wealth always be measured, not by what you own,